Just your overall thoughts going through the scoop and score.
Really, just don't let the ball go between my legs. Don't mess it up. But, I mean, it was awesome just getting to experience that. And then the other day I saw a picture where it was, like, me picking it up and then Ben and J-Rod were right next to me. It was just, like, kind of cool. Like, of course, it was just them two next to me. It was awesome.
I asked you about it after the game, but have you had any more time to reflect on what college game day coming to Lubbock means to you?
I mean, it's just awesome. You know, like, since I was a little kid, it was like – we've only had it once. It was that Texas game in 2008. I was 3 at the time, so, like, I have no memory of it. But it's like I wanted to be part of the team that brought it back to Lubbock. I wanted to be part of the team that, you know, had big games every single weekend, and it was because we were in it.
So I guess there's kind of like this thing going around right now. Joe even said it, like the mustache trio between you three. Just kind of curious, is that something you guys just like lined up, and is there anything special about having a mustache? You know?
So, like a couple spring balls ago, the whole linebacker room was like, you know what, we're all gonna get mustaches for spring ball, and then like for J-Rod, it kind of stuck. For me, it just stuck. And then Ben also, like, Ben and J-Rod kind of already had one, but, like, for me, it just stuck because I look like a 15-year-old kid without it. So I just decided to keep it, and it's kind of become a thing now.
I know J-Rod's kind of on a hot streak and receiving all this attention, but, you know, attention from you and Ben, you know, just not unnoticed or anything. But what about your play kind of complements all three of you guys together?
I think it's just the fact that we're so close and that we just know, like, hey, he's going to be doing this on this play, I need to do this. Or just something like where we know each other's strengths and weaknesses. We can play to those, and we're also not uncomfortable with communicating on the field.
John, what did you think of the video clip of President Skubanik celebrating your touchdown?
I thought it was awesome. I didn't see it in real time, but I saw the video on my phone after the game. I thought it was awesome.
How much interaction have you had with Lawrence?
I mean, I've probably talked to him once or twice, but other than that, not really much.
How much time have you taken to reflect just on your career at the point you're at and being on the team that's now a top 10 team, considering the role you had last year comparative to this year?
I mean, I just think it's awesome because, like, you know, last year I got to play a lot. I was on special teams, defense, and stuff. But, like, this year it really feels like I'm part of this. Like, I'm making a difference every single play, every single game.
And then last year, Ben and Jacob got a lot more, I guess, publicity than you did, but now you're much more in that limelight. Have you gotten any texts from people that you maybe hadn't heard from or anything like that?
I mean, like a couple old friends from high school or coaches and stuff. But, like, other than that, no, everyone's kind of stayed true. Like, all the people that have always kind of cheered me on are still cheering me on.
First and foremost, we've kind of asked everybody that's come in here, but to see what's happening out there with the student body, you being a student at this school as well, how cool is it for you, being a guy that's from here, to see all these fans out in front of the stadium waiting to get in?
I think it's one of the coolest things I've ever experienced here because, you know, I've always seen it for the basketball games, like people camping out and stuff. And I was like, man, I wonder if, like, we'd ever have a game big enough where they'd camp out for us. And, like, I guess here's the answer. Game day's coming, big top 10 matchup. You know, it's a big game, and it's awesome to see how much our students and fans care to where they're camping out literally week before the game starts.
And then kind of about the game, you know how good this team is at running the football. That's going to probably be a big thing that you guys are working on leading up to this game. The linebackers are going to be a big part of that. What are you guys seeing from this offense as you get prepared for them?
They just do a lot of things really well. They can throw the ball if they need to. They can run the ball if they need to. We just got to do our job every single play. If we do our job and we do our best every single play, we know that not many people in the country can mess with us.
What was the linebackers' assessment of how y'all contained Avery Johnson and maybe where you wanted to improve or where you thought you excelled at?
For the most part, I feel like we contained him somewhat well compared to what other teams have done against him. I mean, he is a very athletic and explosive player. So, like, there's going to be plays where he just has more, like, he just has a better play than us or something. They're trying to win too. So it's not just like we're supposed to dominate them every play. But, I mean, some of it's scheme, like we just did something in the scheme wrong, or some of it's just we got out-athletic, basically.
John, this weekend, Ryan Aycock, who is also a Coronado graduate, also played defense here, going into the Texas Tech Hall of Fame. You're a little kid, I guess, when he played as well. But I was wondering, growing up in Lubbock, was there any players who were kind of homegrown guys that you kind of particularly looked up to or rooted for that played for Tech football?
I mean, really anyone from around this area I was rooting for. There wasn't anyone specifically that I was rooting for, but I actually got to see Ryan Aycock last night at the women's basketball game, and it was cool to see him. But I just cheer on everyone that's from this area. There's no one specific that I was looking up to growing up.
Did you know Ryan much at all, or?
I mean, a little bit, not crazy amount, but a little bit.
All right. Thanks, John.
All right, perfect. Thank you all.